Hi, welcome to your weekly tarot card reading. This is for January 27th to February 3rd. All you have to do is think of a number between 1 and 3. All right, if you chose card number 1, this card has come up all month. It's the Three of Pentacles. It's saying you have achieved a lot. I don't think that we give ourselves enough credit, especially over the last 15 years while Pluto was in Capricorn. It was really hard to see our ambitions because they weren't shattering enough. They weren't life-changing enough, but they actually did still exist. And now that we're entering into Pluto in Aquarius, we can see our wishes, our goals within the community a whole lot clearer. We needed to be in those 15 years of stability to now embrace the chaos that hard work brings. Because let's get real. It's so funny. Like all the kids that are getting accepted into school right now, like into college and university, I don't think that we give enough time to praise the acceptance letter. We don't give enough time to say, all right, let's stop and celebrate that you were accepted. You worked hard for this and you achieved it, because that acceptance then leads to 4 years, if not longer, of work. So why wouldn't we stop and just embrace it? The goal realized the minute right before the goal is realized is sweeter than the moment right after. Wouldn't you say that it's more fun right when you know that the first doorbell is about to ring and the party is about to start, as opposed to the moment right after the party and now it's like done? So this is an exciting time where we see our achievements for what they are. But what we're not seeing, 2 cards face down, is that our achievements actually have created massive shifts and changes. And it's the cosmic lottery win. It's a lottery win of like, we have achieved abundance and we've created that shift, but we still have to make a decision. So here we are. We've achieved quite a bit over the last, how many years? Probably 15 years. Achievement sometimes is just still being here, right? Especially if you have Capricorn placements, like the last 15 years were tough. So if you're here, thank you. And I appreciate you and I love you. This shift wants us to now just make a decision. You've achieved it, but you have to decide what to do. So you achieved your undergrad. Okay, decide to go to med school. You achieve, your kids starting school. Okay, now decide that you're going to start your own business. We've achieved, but we haven't stopped to be like, all right, what am I going to do with the achievement? We have a choice. We have a decision because our achievements have created a shift, but we have to decide. We can't just pretend that it's all going to come on its own now. We have to decide because we're the ones that created that shift. If you turn the wheel, you go off-road, you now don't have a GPS. Now you got to make the decisions. Do we make a right or a left? No more GPS because we went off-road, okay? And that's an achievement within itself, the courage to go off-road, the faith in self to go off-road. But now we got to make those decisions, right or left. All right. If you chose card number 2, we have the 7 of Swords. So this week, January 27th to February 3rd, we're mentally exhausted, but that's brutal because on the 29th is when the new moon is, and it's in Aquarius, which is all about our logic, which is all about our brain power, communication power as well. Aquarius knows all, literally, they know. Even if they don't know, they're going to find out or they're going to pretend that they do know. The Aquarius energy, they know. So this week, even though you're confused and you're bored and you don't know what to do with your thoughts because your thoughts have been very mundane and kind of like just very like, what's the word? Rudimentary, where it's just kind of like you just go. It's boring. On the 29th, you can actively decide to think about something that would bring you excitement, that would bring you fun, passion, joy, and it's probably within a community. So I'm finally going to join that gym. I'm finally going to join that meditation group. I'm finally going to make that decision on the 29th because you are seeing this week that mentally you do have the capacity to bring in something new that actually feeds your goals, your wishes, your hopes, your desires, and it also fuels the community, your peer groups as well. All right, if you chose card number 3, we have the Chariot card, which is all about our reputation. So our public image is entwined with the path that we're walking in life. So we can't even walk down, if you chose card number 3, can't even walk to the grocery store without someone watching you. Look to your 10th house in astrology. If you have any planets in there, or if you have fire on your midheaven, you're going to see that people naturally gravitate or are drawn to you. Just like when I went to the community center, I saw a fire pit there. I beeline towards the fire pit. Like, how could you not? As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, there's a fire. Like, and you naturally are drawn to it. That's your energy. But a fire is watched because it can be spontaneous, dangerous, unpredictable, right? So when I'm sitting in front of the fire, my eyes are locked on it. I'm making sure that it's safe, that I'm safe around it. That's how people are expressing their energy toward you. They see that you have this big, fiery personality. You're a spark. That's your reputation. But a spark, it leaves flames wherever it steps. It's dangerous. So people are also watching you to see if you mess up, if you step out of line, if you spark off. You're always being watched. And this week, you can use that to your advantage. Okay, you watched me? Guess what? I'm going to transform into a phoenix in the flames. I'm going to transform into a dragon in the flames. When you're hyper focused on candle gazing and watching that fire, that's when all these messages come through. So this week, people are watching you. Give them something to talk about. Transform yourself. Be as magnetic and larger than life. Wear what you want. Go all out. Do what you can do to be the magnificent force that you are, and you'll see just how much your reputation this week impacts the path that you're walking in your life. All right, I hope you have an amazing week. And as always, if you like a personalized reading, you can find me on Instagram, Beyond Your Sun Sign, or you can email me directly, beyondyoursunsign@gmail.com. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.